As-salatu wa salamu alayka ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So today I will share another beautiful miracle of Salawat. One of our relatives, the husband was addicted to drugs. One day his wife met my father. She was crying and she told my father that she has tried her level best to arrange treatment for her husband so he could leave the drugs, but her every effort remained useless. And he was extremely addicted to drugs. And his addiction was affecting not only kids, but their family relations were disturbed, and he had no job. She asked my father if he could help in getting her husband arrested, as she thought that it might be the only way to stop his addiction. That time my father told her to recite Salawat as much as possible, and she started reciting Salawat in abundance. And after a few days, she told my father that her husband got a very good job, but again due to his drug addiction, he lost the job. She took him to many treatment centers, but nothing worked. That time, the couple had 3 kids. The eldest son, who was in grade 8, he met my father a couple of times when his mom asked him to pick the books of Salawat from my father. After some time, the same boy, he got sick and passed away. My father attended the funeral, and later he told us that it was such a sad scene that the boy's father, maybe he was high on drugs or God knows what, but he had no idea that he had lost his son. He was kissing his son's face. He was asking him to get up and go home with him. Later, when the father realized that his son had passed away, he didn't take drugs again, but after a few days, he was addicted again. His wife started reciting Salawat in abundance again, and she would often conduct a gathering of her friends and family members at her home, where all would recite Salawat and pray for her husband. One day, she told my father that she was going to Saudi Arabia for Umrah and Hajj. The whole family managed to stay there for 5 months, got some special permission, and during that time, her husband got away from drugs. His health improved a lot, and alhamdulillah, he got an offer for the job there in Jeddah. They came back to Pakistan for some preparations before moving back. Once back in Pakistan, again, it's a pity that her husband got into drugs again. And this time, it was like never before. It was again an extremely uncomfortable and difficult situation, especially when he had to complete his medical test and submit the report to the company which offered the job. My father advised his wife to recite Salawat Unzurna for her husband. I talked about the Salawat in video 20. So it is recited as Ya Rahmatal Lil Alameen Sallallahu Alayhi Wa Sallam Unzurna. She recited the Salawat in abundance, and a miracle happened. Her husband's medical test came clear, and he got the job. And can you imagine the next thing? When he reported to the company in Jeddah, they asked him to shift to Munawarah and work there. The wife could not believe the luck, and the whole family shifted to Munawarah. Subhanallah. And there in Munawarah, they were blessed with another daughter and a son. And her husband got clean of drugs. And mashallah, as they used to share with my father back in Pakistan, that they were living a good, happy life. And all their worries and problems and tough times they saw in Pakistan because of his drug addiction, they were no more there, and they lived a happy life. So inshallah, every alternate day, I will keep sharing some miracle of Salawat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with a great gift of reciting Salawat and encouraging others to recite Salawat as well. Ameen summa ameen. As-salatu wa salamu alayka ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.